Namaste. Welcome to Kahani Sunte Sunate. Today's story is Three Pieces of Advice. Yes, the story is about a young couple who got married and lived in a small village on a small farm. But then what happened? There were no jobs available there in the village, and this couple didn't have enough money to have a comfortable life. So one day the husband told his wife that, see, listen, I have decided to go to some city and do a job there, work there, and then I will earn enough money, and then we can. I want to save that money and bring for you so that I can give you a comfortable life. But before going, I want to tell you something else. See, maybe I have to live there for a longer period, and during this period, I may not be in touch with you. So, what I want from you is, please wait for me. I will surely come back, and we will have a comfortable life. And I promise you that I will be faithful to you. And saying this, he left for the city. And there, when he reached, he had to travel a long distance and all. And when he reached there, what happened? He searched for the job and all those things, and finally he got a job. And before starting the work, he wanted to set some terms and conditions with his employer. So he asked the employer that, I want to talk to you. The employer was like, okay, tell me what you want. He told, see, I will be working with you all the time, and but whenever I feel that I have to go back home, I'll go back. Please, at that time, please relieve me from my services. And another thing, I won't take a single wage for all these days. You please keep all the wages with you, and when I go back, please give the money so that I can take back that money home. So the employer agreed for that, and then this man started working. He worked very hard. He didn't take even one single leave, and he worked like anything. This employer was just observing him. He was very good, and and there was not a single complaint against him. So he worked for 20 odd years, and then after 20 years, he told his employer that now I feel that I have enough money, and now I can go back home. So can you please give me the money back so that I can go back? The employer said, yeah, I promised you that I will send you back as whenever you want. Okay, but about the money, there is one offer for you. Offer? What is that? It is your choice, of course. Whether what I want to say is, either you can take the money what you have saved all these days, or you can. I will give you 3 pieces of advice which you can take. But, if you take those advices from me, then you won't get the money what you earned all these days. But if you want the money, I won't give you advice. So the employer told and went away, but this man was thinking what to do. I have earned so hard, and he said, sir, I want 2 days. I'll think it over. He said, take your own time. And he thought over it. Finally, after 2 days, he came to his employer and told, sir, I'm ready to take all the 3 pieces of advice instead of the money I earned. The employer told, okay, fine. You thought about it thoroughly? Yes, I did. So then, but remember, you will not get a single penny of any money. So he told, sir, I have worked with you for so many years, and I have learned so much about work and all. So even if I don't have money, I will be having that rich experience that I can work anywhere and I earn money. But I still want those 3 pieces of advice from you. So the employer said, fine, okay, then I will give it. The first advice he gave was, okay, he's told, never take shortcuts. Shortcuts are unknown paths that can cost your life. The man had, okay. The next was, never be too curious. It can be injurious to your life. Your life will be in danger if you are too curious. And the third one, never make decisions when you are angry or in pain, because when the decisions made and when you repent about it, it will be too late. So take these three advices that will help you in life. So the man told, okay. And before leaving, this employer gave him 3 loaves of bread. He told, 2 loaves of bread are for you while you are on the way, you can eat them. But the last one, I have packed it separately. It is for your wife. When you reach home, you eat this bread. You and your wife eat this bread. So this man thanked his employer and he left for his home. Now what happened? He went all the way by walk. So on his way he met a old man. The old man asked, where are you going and all these things. This man told, I'm going home and it will take nearly 20 days if I go on walking. So the old man told, there is a shortcut over here. You can actually go from there and you will reach your home in 5 days only. It won't take 20 days. This man was really, he wanted to reach his home as soon as possible. So he thought, oh, that's nice. I can reach by this shortcut. So he took the shortcut. But as soon as he started, he remembered the employer's advice. So he told to himself, of course, no, I won't take this shortcut. I'll go on the longer route only. He again came back and went on the long route. And it so happened that after some days on his way, he met other people and they told it is actually a trap. That man, old man and all, they are actually dacoits and they make a trap that they tell there is a shortcut and then they ambush the people over there and take their belongings. So he thanked himself and his employer for giving such a nice advice. So he went on. He was going on walking and it was late evening and he found an inn. So he thought, I will stay here in the inn, take some rest, have some food, and in the morning when I will go again start. So he went inside in, he took bath, had his food and he slept. And he was in his deep sleep, he could hear somebody screaming, shouting. So he was like curious, what is this? From where these sounds are coming? He couldn't make it out. So what he wanted, I will go open the door and see who is shouting like this. And then he was about to open the door and he remembered that one should not be too curious before, and she thinks twice before acting. So he stopped himself and he didn't open the door and slept again. And in the morning when he was leaving the inn, he just asked the manager of the inn, who was that shouting and screaming at night? So the manager asked, did you listen to those sounds? Yeah. So he said, sir, you are one of those few people who are going alive from this inn. Actually, it is said that some ghosts make the screaming sound, and when the people go out to see just who is shouting, they pull them into the jungle and they kill them and all. So again he thanked his employer and himself for following the advice, and then he started going home. And now he thought, now it is my home is very near, I should be fast. And he went faster and finally he reached his home. It was a little bit dark and he reached his home. He was so happy to see his home and all. And he ran to the door and just he saw there was a light in the room and he could see something in the window. So he just went near the window. He could see his wife was there and the wife was sitting with a man and she was caressing his hair gently. So this man felt very, very bad. He thought, all these years I worked for her. I took so many pains. I came all the way and she didn't keep her promise. He was broken, he was devastated, and he was very, very angry. In his anger, he thought, no, I will break the door and I will kill this lady and her boyfriend too. And he was about to break the door. At that time, he thought, no, I will wait for some time. In this anger, I should not act. Tomorrow morning, definitely I will charge her. Tomorrow morning, I will knock the door and catch her and charge her. And then he slept in the bushes. He waited for the sun to rise. And in the morning, as soon as he got up, he remembered everything and he was feeling bad. But he thought, no, I'm not going to kill my wife. I had loved her. I love her, in fact. What if she didn't keep her promise? I love her. I have worked for her. So why should I kill her? I can't kill her. Come kill my wife. So, but what I will do, I will go back to my employer, work there. I am not going to stay with this lady. But before going, I will surely meet her. Tell her that I came all the way for you. So he knocked the door. And as soon that lady opened, his wife, she opened the door and she recognized him. And she hugged him and cried badly. She was so happy to see. And she held him tight. And this man simply wanted to push her, but he couldn't push her. So he wanted, but yes, that at that time he understood that he loved her very much. And with full tears in his eyes, he asked, who was the man last night you were with? That lady smiled and said, he's our son. Actually, I discovered as soon as he left, I was pregnant, and he is our son. He is today 20 years old. And then she called her son, who was sleeping, and the boy came running, and this man was so happy to see his son, and he just hugged him tight, and then he was crying, and then he was telling everything that happened on his way. And he told about the 3 advice that his employer gave. But they were so happy. And then he told his wife, my employer gave me 3 advices, but I couldn't bring any money for you. He told the whole story actually. His wife told, I'm so happy. It doesn't matter that we don't have any money, but from today that we all 3 will be living together. Living together itself will make happy. Money will, somehow we will earn. That is not an issue. So at that time, he was so happy that he followed those advices. And then he asked his wife, let us have dinner. And then he gave that loaf of bread that our employer gave him. He told, he specially packed it for you. So the wife said, okay, you sit for the dinner. I'm bringing the bread. I'll break the bread. And then when she broke that bread, there were gold coins, filled with gold coins. Actually, that were more than what the man earned. So, seeing that, he could understand that hard work pays. And then they lived very happily. And those 3 pieces of advice had made his life a heaven. So that was the story of the day. Thank you so much for listening. Yes, of course, I would like to see the like button on from your side if you like the story. And then please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. So whenever I'm there with a new story, the bell will ring, ding dong. So see you with a new story next time. Thank you.